What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Smell Good, Feel Good. I'm Cody. This is Stud Muffins, and in today's video, I'm going to be comparing Dior Homme Parfum with Dior Homme Intense and deciding which one is best for you. So stand fast. Before we get started, guys, I just want to say thank you very much to all those who have subscribed to the channel. I have officially hit my little benchmark for, the year 2020. At the beginning of 2020, I wanted to try to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. And whenever I hit that, I raised it to 550 subs before the end of the year. And I hit that, and so my final goal for 2020 was to hit 600 subs before the end of the year. And I think a couple days ago, I finally hit 600 subs. So to all of you who have helped with that, thank you very much. We both very much appreciate it. And, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Stud Muffins would very much appreciate that. And if you like my content and you like this video, and you like Stud Muffins, go ahead and click that like button. So, let's begin. Alright, so we've got the heavy hitters. We've got Dior Homme Parfum, which I have a little decant of that a friend of mine so graciously sent to me, as well as a partial of Dior Homme Intense that same person so graciously gifted to me. I very much appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, I would not be able to do a video on this, and I don't know if I ever would have even gotten my nose on these two fragrances. So a lot of people like to ask, which is better, Dior Homme Parfum, which is now very hard to get your hands on. You pretty much, I believe, have to get it online and from overseas. I don't believe it's available anymore in the US, and it's pretty expensive. And then there's the still available Dior Homme Intense. So I'm going to spray these on. I'm going to spray the, let's see, I'll put the Intense on this arm. And I will put the Parfum on this arm. I think Stud Muffins likes it. Alright. Give those a second to settle. Okay, first of all, I love these. I did not think I was going to, because I smelt the regular Dior Homme and I just wasn't into the very strong lipsticky iris that it had, but these are much better. I do not think they have as much of that lipsticky vibe to it. Okay. So, Dior Homme Intense. It is a little bit brighter. They're both definitely fall/winter fragrances, but I feel this one, Dior Homme Intense, is not as rich. You're going to get iris and a little bit of a fruit note from pear in the Dior Homme Intense, whereas with the Dior Homme Parfum, you're going to get the iris, but then you're going to get citrus notes from, I believe, mandarin. And then you're also going to get, there's a gentle, almost suede, not quite suede-like, but there's a gentle leather note added to the Dior Homme Parfum that I really like. And leather as a note is very hit or miss for me. It can smell just overly rich and strong, and it gives me a headache. And then other times it's nice and smooth and smells really good, and that is the case with Dior Homme Parfum. Another difference is with Dior Homme Intense, you're going to get iris, and
the dumbass meant to say lavender.
That's another one of those notes that I either love it in the fragrance or I hate it. I feel like iris can almost give an old classic vibe to a fragrance, and that's generally not what I'm always trying to go for. But in this case, it still smells modern. It's not like smack you right in your face. You also get some base of cedar in there, whereas with the Parfum, you're going to get some sandalwood, and I guess there's supposed to be agarwood in there too. If there is, it's very light. It's not it's not animalic or anything like that. And then there's like a touch of rose in the Dior Homme Parfum as well. But anyways, the Dior Homme Parfum, it's just a little richer, a little warmer smelling, almost chocolatey, almost has like a dark soda pop vibe, like Dr. Pepper. It doesn't smell like Dr. Pepper, but it kind of gives that vibe to it, especially whenever you first put it on. Okay, so which one is right for you? So it really just depends on the kind of person you are, and how you dress and what kind of occasions you're in a lot. I feel that the Dior Homme Intense is a little bit more versatile, and I feel like you still need to be somewhat dressed up. It's definitely not like a sweatpants and hoodie type fragrance, though, whatever floats your boat, go for it. But yeah, this one, it's a little bit more subtle, okay? I think this one would be better for fall or cool weather, but not frigid. Whereas Dior Homme Parfum is definitely straight up winter, cold, frigid air. I think it's also a little less versatile. You're going to have to dress a little bit nicer with Dior Homme Parfum to really pull it off to the best of its ability. So for a guy like me who really doesn't dress up that often, Dior Homme Intense is probably the way to go for me. But if you're usually dressed up, business-like, and everything like that, then yeah, Dior Homme Parfum. I'd say overall, I do like the Dior Homme Parfum a little bit better, and I think it's because even though it smells good in it, the inclusion of lavender in this is not as good as, this without the lavender. I like the faint leather note to it and the mandarin citrus. I don't know. I just really like the Dior Homme Parfum better. But again, if Dior Homme Parfum, super expensive, hard to get a hold of, you can't go wrong with the Dior Homme Intense, in my opinion. A lot of people say that these are like beast mode, like super overpowering fragrances. But in my opinion, I don't think they are. I don't know if it's like a reformulation. I mean, I know that there has been a reformulation with the Dior Homme Intense. I'm not sure which one this is. I've seen pictures where it says Dior Homme Intense on the cap, and then ones like this where it says it down here on the bottom. So whichever one this is, based off of the label and stuff, that's what I've got. So I don't know if this is reformulated or the current version or the older version. But it still smells good. Performance is not bad by any means. It's still, they both have really good performance, so you're not going to be upset there. But yeah, so basically what it boils down to, if you want something that's a little bit more versatile, can be worn, in the fall, and maybe the cooler, the winter days that aren't super frigid, then Dior Homme Intense. If you are just looking for something that's for the winter time when you're, dressed up real good and, is going to do really good in the more frigid weather, then Dior Homme Parfum is probably going to be the one that works for you. So there you have it, folks. That's my comparison of Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum. Please let me know what you think down below. Have you smelled both of these? Which one do you prefer out of the two? And let me know if this video is any help to you. Again, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, then please subscribe. And we will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.